a dope thing. I still need to go ahead and launch my pod radio station.
Yes, you do.
You gonna bring the community over there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you bring the community.
Oh wait, we gotta go on. 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to Curated by KB on River West Radio. I am your host, Kendall Bell, and today I am here with a guest, and that is Tone Luckett of TDR Podcast Network.
What it do?
What's
I am
up,
not
Tom?
a guest. I am your unofficial big brother.
You're right. Your podcast mentor.
I am your mentor. I am your senpai.
What's going on though, Tom?
Oh man,
Give us some
a
updates.
lot.
Some life updates, some network updates.
Okay, so last time, because I don't know if people remember, I have done a show. I've done an episode with you before when you first got this started. But since then, I have moved from the Sherman Phoenix, shout out to them, Sherman Phoenix Marketplace, to now I am sharing a space with Everyday Media over on Capitol. And literally, I want to say it was probably one of the biggest and best moves I needed to do for TDR. Not necessarily because it got the bigger space, but it's more about the collaboration and the communication. To work with somebody else who's in the same space doing the same thing that you're doing and seeing that some of the private struggles that people would have or complications that they would have, when you see somebody else going through the same thing you're going through in regards to it, it kind of takes the heaviness of entrepreneur off of you when you're able to collaborate with other people. But more importantly, like one of the biggest things I love about it is we share ideas and concepts. Like prior to before we went on air, me and you were talking about the fact that you need to get out here and start doing more clipping.
Yeah.
Like you got to start putting more short form content out there. And I literally just gave you multiple different ways about going about getting it. Even though I knew that, if it was because of my partnerships with other producers in the city, we shared that information. So partnership is probably the name of the game for me in 2025.
Yeah.
Like so many major transitions, so many leaving things behind that I'm no longer trying to take on the world by myself. Like when I tell you the theme for me is get somebody else to do it, is real. It's real. Like I can do it, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So let me go find somebody who's great at doing it and let them do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll do it for free. Sometimes they'll do it for a discount. Sometimes they just want to collaborate anyway.
Yeah.
So get somebody else to do it in regards to that.
You're right. Outsourcing.
Delegation, getting somebody else to do it. I need another producer. So when you ready to come back to work and bring the community back together, I definitely got some tasks for you in regards to it.
We'll talk. We'll
definitely talk.
So tell me what else is new. How have your podcasts been going?
Okay.
And repeat what your podcasts are again, because I know it's been a while since you've been here.
And that's the whole thing about it is the podcast community, I often say it's a very volatile community. It's an up and down. Because it's a lot of people with opinion-based conversations, after a while, they may not have that fire to keep doing their show. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, people get burned out, life get to life, and you got to make choices. But the one thing I also love about the podcasting community is just as easily as somebody has lost their voice, somebody found theirs.
Yep.
And it's always going to be. This is one thing I do miss about doing podcasting compared to radio is you hear everything.
Yeah.
You can hear the motorcycles going by, whereas in the podcast, like we clean all that up. You ain't even gonna know where we just recorded at.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of new podcasts out right now. I think my most longest consistent podcast is which hands down are probably my 5 favorite podcasts that I love to record every time they come in the studio. Of course, me and Juan doing the Death Fresh Show. That's literally the longest running podcast on the network with pure ignorancy at its finest. My sister's podcast, she just went on hiatus because she just had her baby.
Aw, congratulations.
So congratulations to her. Dude had a kid. And then, of course, KOTV, which is my Blurred Collective podcasts, comic books, manga, anime, all that geek stuff, all rolled into one while being blackety black. Always one of my favorite ones to be a part of. Then minding my own, which is like one of my close entrepreneur friends, Ken. She actually does a great job with that one. Same thing with where I come from, MKE, which is mine, which I'm finna revamp that one, and we're gonna talk about why I'm finna revamp it in a minute.
Okay.
And then of course my most strenuous and tedious project, but it's probably my favorite project overall, is Lupus Has No Face. I think the last time me and you talked, we were literally just hitting the bricks with that particular project. But when I tell you the way I have been able to tap into like the nonprofit community because of Lupus Has No Face, being able to kind of like grow my brand. Shout out to Savannah. I'm going to talk about her a little bit more in a minute. She allows me to expand my creative freedom. She's probably one of the few podcasts where the theme get somebody else to do it, and that somebody else is me. is the theory in regards to it. So the creation and just the behind the scenes-ness of that show allows me to literally try new things. She always gives me the opportunity to be like, hey, go ahead and make this flyer. And it'd be like, all you give me is the guess, all you give me is what we talking about, and the rest is for me. And I have so much fun doing that. And because of that, it grew the business, like the marketing, the way I present things, the presentation of it. Like if you walked into the studio right now, it's not what it looked like the last time you were there. It's feels different. It looks different. Every show has its own unique take on it. And I'm going to probably keep doing that all the time. Like one thing about Sherman Phoenix was because I only had one little small space, I was limited into how I could make it look. Eventually, it was going to look like a man cave no matter what I did. Now, here's a business one. Here's a fun one. Here's a girly one. Here's a man cave one. Like, there's different ways we can make it look now.
Yeah,
so
and I love the green screen.
And the green screen. People are in love with the green screen. So, going back to my sister, one of the funniest things about the green screen is as we got closer to the end of her pregnancy, we kept putting different hospital beds and hospital rooms and waiting rooms, all kind of stuff as the green screen background for her. So for about 2 months, everybody thought we were recording from a hospital. Just waiting for her to have this baby.
That's funny.
It was like we're just sitting in the hospital room waiting for her to have this baby. And now that the baby's here, we gonna do something unique for it. So the baby may actually be in the videos for a while we're doing the podcast, but I love the green screen myself. I really do.
Yeah, it's fun.
I love it. It's fun.
Whatever with it.
Right.
All right, we're going to get into a little bit of local music, and then we are going to continue our conversation with Tone Luckett of TDR Network Podcasting. This song is by a local artist named Kelvin Sosa, and it is called Managalis. Check it out.
So sad boy now. Don't go funny, my girl. I say wine for me. Them call me Managalis. Them call me Managalis, nana. Say she fight for me. I swear she no go funny. Them call me Managalis. Say them call me Managalis, nana. Shabba da body, 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 shabba da body. Yeah, me stopping on the club, everybody they wonder who that boy. All of the girls, some of them go from line, they want for that boy. I say move that body like a roller coaster. That nice slim girl come sleep over. Oh yeah, come over, roll over. Do like a snake on the floor, you know. Now she really care with it, what's my cool. She tell me that she really like Banku. Oh yes, I make she show up anytime she want. She tell me so sad boy, me I no go die for you. Don't go funny, my girl, I say wine for me. Them call me Managalis. Them call me Managalis, nana. Say she fight for me, I swear she no go funny. Them call me Managalis. Say them call me Managalis. nice now. 5 6 killing no reach me. 6 7 killing no reach me. Yankee China want me. All of the girls them say they want do me. Shabba da body, 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 shabba da body. Yeah, bounce, 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 just like bounce, give it suicide, just like boy, give it suicide.
That was Managalis by Kelvin Sosa. He is originally from Nigeria. Has been in the country probably about 10 years, he said. Yeah, so that was Managalis. I love how Wisconsin and Milwaukee, we have so many different flavors of music.
We do.
Like, I know we're only popular for the one sound, but honestly, we have so many, like, global sounds.
And I love that. I love that for us because that just means that no matter where you go or what you're into, there's something here for you. You shouldn't have to travel too far to be able to get what you want out of the flavors that you love.
Yeah, exactly. I feel the same way. All right, so, Tone.
What up, though?
We have been talking about your updates with the podcast studio. Right. I want to talk a little bit about life updates. So I saw that you recently became like a certified life coach.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that?
All right. As my little sister in media, you personally know that I have always been a plethora of knowledge, information, and help for a lot of people. So after a while of just realizing, like, I'm always helping everybody, I need to get paid to do this.
Yeah.
So my friends can always come to me because, you know, I'll be minding my own business and people open up to me like I'm Barbara Walters. So I decided, like, I got to make this a thing. I got to really get out here and make it a thing. So I have my own business coach. So over this year, I've been trying to build the brand and do a lot of legitimacy in regards to TDR and just making sure that everything is on the up and up. And while getting all this additional training and everything in regards to it, a lot of it I realized I kind of knew this information anyway. Mm-hmm. And then I started finding people coming to me consistently asking for business coaching advice. Like, I've had some people who's been in business for 2 years and they're saying to themselves, well, Tone, how do I get this? Or how do I handle this? Or I got this event coming up and I need to make a decision on how or why I would do this. And I could find myself sitting there for an hour to 2 hours, literally helping people build their business and make it be successful. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, this is probably something that I should figure out what I'm doing. And then I end up getting my own business coach. I got my own business, so shout out to Crystal. She is probably one of the best business coaches in the city, probably in the nation, but in the city of Milwaukee, she hands down got me together ASAP-ishly. But even during that process, she also kind of helps you figure out life too. So I started doing my research in it, and literally in the middle of my business coaching sessions that I had with her, I came to the meeting one day. I was like, hey, I decided I want to be a business coach. And when I tell you, she lit up like, I've been trying to tell you this is what you're supposed to have been doing for the longest, but you couldn't catch it. So I just started doing my research, and I realized life coaching definitely fits. It's the overall arc for it. It's literally what it is. It's life coaching is the big thing. And then you find your niche after that. So it's kind of like saying you go to be a nurse, but what kind of nurse are you? Mm-hmm. You know, you're going to be a doctor. What kind of doctor do you want to be? So I went and got certified, was in this course for a while. And once I got certified, when I tell you I made the announcement, I wasn't going to make the announcement at first. But that's part of life coaching is you got to do the uncomfortable things. Yeah. So I went and I made an announcement for it. And it's like 200, 300 people like congratulating me, which is not uncommon because, you know, I got that public status here and there, but it was the amount of people who were like, okay, when can I sign up? Can you coach me? I need you to help me with this. We need to talk. I want to book an appointment. Like, even on the post, I had like maybe 9 or 10 people like, I need you to do this. I need you to help me get my life together. So I'm sitting here like, okay, this is really a thing. We're really going to do this. So I decided to say, you know what? I'm just going to go all out and rebrand. This coaching lifestyle is going to be more than just only business. Mm-hmm. So me and Savannah sat down and we had a conversation. She got her life coaching license as well too, and with her being in the healthcare field, that wellness and that help and that living well with lupus concept, something she already had on the table, this transition made sense for her. So I'm like, look, we on the same path. We literally always together. You're my business bestie. Hell, you're my bestie. Let's just go into business. So we end up creating SNA Coaching and Consulting. That's my new brand. This is actually the first time I'm actually announcing the business itself, because I want to get my certification first before I said anything. And currently right now I'm working on creating a podcasting course, because like I said, I'm not doing podcasting anymore, but a lot of it right now can be automated, but you still need help. So I'm creating ebooks, courses, creating small video content for you to be able to go in and listen to somebody. I'm literally creating a Blackboard course credit for just podcasting. Then I'm building a whole entire Living Well with Lupus course that Savannah already started. So we're just fleshing it out more to be more in depth. And the reason for that is, even though her focus is the lupus community, the way we're building it, anybody can use it. Anybody can use it to become a healthier person and a healthier mindset and a healthier individual in regards to just living well, period. You don't have to have lupus. You could have fibromyalgia. You could just be Black in America. Whatever your case may be, what we're building is going to help you with that. And then the business coaching, I'm mostly really focusing right now on small businesses who's been around for either you're just not starting up to 3 years. Because one of the biggest issues with entrepreneurship right now is a lot of businesses never make it past the first 3 years.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of intangibles behind the scenes and legal stuff that we didn't do, because we started off as a hustle and we turned it into a business.
Yeah.
So we never made the proper legal transition. So my goal is I want to be able to have a conversation and sit down with you and it's like, okay, your business is here. You got your LLC, you got your business bank account, you got your article of operations, but there's more to that. You don't have to have a storefront to run your business anymore. You can sell a whole business online. You can do pop-up shops. You can have a partnership with different organizations. One thing I always used to give, shout out to the Underground Makers Market at Sherman Phoenix. For a long time, it was 4 beautiful women who literally came together and said, we're just going to make our own little small storefront right here. And because of that, all 4 brands grew without having all that stress over their head of managing the space by themselves, needing to create traffic. No, they benefited and they ate off of each other. So partnership was real in regards to that. And also with entrepreneurship, a lot of people fear the word partnership. Like I've seen best friends go into business together, and because they didn't do or determine roles and responsibilities right, now they're not talking to each other. And they're fighting over the rights of the brand or the name, or the business just all around died. Something that could have been avoided. So my goal with that is I want to get all those people that are in that first 3 years, and let's make sure everything is good, because the government is really starting to pour more into small businesses now. And we're missing out on a lot of opportunity for those grants, those programs, those cohorts, because we don't have our paperwork together. I was in a cohort not too long ago, and when I tell you my teacher literally was telling me, like, they had so much money to give away in previous cohorts, but because people didn't have their information together, all that money just went back. And it was money. They were begging people to come get this money. And I'm like, nah, we not going to have that in Milwaukee when there's so many opportunities for small business to grow. Yeah. Money shouldn't be left on the table, but at the same time, as a small business, you should need to know that all of these opportunities exist.
Yeah.
So my purpose with my brand going forward is not only to coach and help people become better business owners, but make sure your mental health is good there. And you don't always have to come to me for coaching. That's why I said my podcast, where I come from, it's going to change. because I did interview a lot of small businesses and a lot of entrepreneurs, and we had those conversations about their brands and their businesses. But now we're going to stop doing that. Now we're going to have those tough conversations about being an entrepreneur. We're going to talk about the moments where nobody walked in your door for a whole entire week. How did you still maintain the ability to keep doing this? What's something that you had to learn and pivot from? I'm going to start doing the Fear of Flying series in regards to where I sit down and I give you a whole entire year of where I quit working my 9 to 5 and just did straight entrepreneurship, and how it was a struggle. DoorDash and being a care provider van, a care transportation driver saved my life. Because Lord tells you, when podding ain't podding, money ain't moneying.
Yeah.
And it's rough out here for that. So, yeah, that's 2026 for me.
Okay. That's exciting. I love how you're always moving forward. You always have fresh ideas, but you stay true to your purpose at the same time.
You got to always have new ideas. One of the things that I learned as a young child is working 20 years at a job doing the exact same thing just to get a pen and a pension ain't where it's at anymore.
Right.
Pension ain't guaranteed, and the pen might not work, you know? And then jobs this day will let you go in a heartbeat. So if I'm going to jump out and do something, I want to make sure I do it right.
Right.
And I want to do it because I love it and it helps people. A lot of times we like to sell things because it's a quick fix, it's an easy thing. Like, no knock on my peoples that sell candles, but if you're going to sell candles, how are we going to make this expand? Once you're at that point where you're tired of making your candles on your own, what's the next step for you?
Yeah.
How do we grow it to be more than just you're making candles and candles getting made for you? Are we utilizing our online presence? Are we only going to pop-up shops? Are we depending on our families and friends to be our marketing tools? AI out here can do most of the heavy lifting for you without you even having to do anything. I joke how that on Threads, which is, I call it the fake Twitter, the peaceful Twitter.
Right. I was going to say, it's better than Twitter to me now.
It's the peaceful Twitter.
Right.
I have this person or these people that just post ChatGPT algorithms all day. And the funniest one I seen was like, hey, you want to start a business? Put these prompts in. And literally I sat there one day and just put the prompts in and just put different things in there, like I want to sell candles. And each one of the prompts came up with multiple different ways to take a candle business and make it be more, or how to pair it up with people, or how to do these different things. So when I look at stuff like that, I'm like, there's no reason why we can't find a way to be successful if we just do all the legwork in the beginning, that the hard stuff is not hard anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if we make sure the paperwork is good. Yeah, I had to come out $800 for these licenses and get this regulations and getting this organist and getting this building permit and sign up for this insurance that I may or may not ever need, but I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Right.
When I walk in the room full of other people who are business coaches and we're having a conversation, and now you want to fly me out to Carolina for a conference, I can easily send you my media kit. I can easily go ahead and send you my pay scale, and I can go ahead and easily say, look, I got a team of 3. So I'll do this and we can have this conversation. But for these 2 people over here, I need a side room for them too. Because if this is a weekend conference and you want me on the big stage, my people got to be on the small stage too. We all come in here to work, and that's just how I move.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, well, let's get into one more song before we finish our conversation. This one, I just randomly went to a studio with my friend Mommy Zaddy in Chicago.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, I went with her to her session. This is a song we started in her home studio, and then we ended up collaborating with the producer. But yeah, let's check it out. This one is called Mamacita by Mommy Zaddy, featuring myself, Kendall Bell.
Oh.
Here it goes. Mamacita.
I've been real litty, going crazy in my city, chilling with this little bitty, cause you know I'm worth a milli. I've been real litty, going crazy in my city, chilling with this little bitty, cause you know I'm worth a milli. Mamacita. Come party with a G.
was Mamacita by Mommy Zaddy and myself, Kendall Bell. I think she'll be dropping it either this month or next, but really soon.
Shout out to you, because you've been in your bag lately.
Thank you.
Like, I think you probably, this is just me personally, within the last maybe year, have dropped more music and more collaborations than since I've known you.
Yep. And then I have, I'm dropping one in October as well with Munch Lauren.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so that.
Did you ever make a video for your the song we used for your intro?
Pretty little shorty coming out.
You need to do a video for that. Like, you need to do a video for that.
Yeah. All right. I know you say, but now I feel like I need to do one to my newer music.
No.
Of the
But that's just
older.
it. Okay, Do or Die. Recently just dropped the video for Do You Wanna Ride? Right. And that song is oh. And with the fact that YouTube exists now and Vimeo, and if people still put their stuff on there, you can do a music video for any song you want to. I think there's a song that Drake has that got like 5 different videos to it. So never say something that's too old. When I first started TDR, I had a group from Detroit on my network. Reminds me of you so much, called the Switchblades. And they had a song called Dope Girls. It had been out for a minute. It's got the same kind of vibe similar to you with a little more like rock aesthetic to it. And me and Juan was like, we love to mess out this song. And taking consideration, it had been out for like 7 or 8 years. They flew to Milwaukee and did their video here. Yeah. They did. So you don't have to wait. I just want you to do a video for that song because you popping your stuff on that song. Yeah. and to me, I feel like if you don't do a remix to that song, you need to do an update to that song.
Maybe I will do a remix and then drop a video.
Do a remix because it's to the point where I be singing that for no reason. Like, I'm not even a pretty little girl coming out of the suburbs, but I just be walking around singing it.
Because it's a bop.
It was a bop. That's why I made it your intro. I had other choices, but I picked that one for you.
All right, well, Tone, I want to get back to you because we got like 30 seconds left. What would you like to end with?
I would like to end with the fact that, first of all, you dope.
Oh, thank you.
I'm proud of you. I've seen days where you just want to give up on this whole entire industry as a whole, and you still kept grinding. And I listen to your show every other week.
Aw.
Every other week.
You do?
I do. I listen to your show every other week. You're my little sister. Of course I got to look out for you. You need to bring your butt back to work, though.
I will.
Because I gave you a dope idea for your show that you could do now, but we'll talk about that off air. That's another issue. But I want people to actually, this year, make everything about them. There's no problem with people being a little bit selfish in regards to what you do for you, but do what you love for a change. Don't worry about what nobody else says. With that being said, it's time to get out of here.
It is.